guys, just wanted to start you off with a quick quote today to be grateful for what you have and you'll attract more good things. So it's actually a great quote by Rhonda Byrne. She's the creator of the book The Secret. Thank you for joining us. My name's John. This is my wife Jeannie. This is The Life of Pretty. It's actually all about altruism and self-care. This is actually Pretty. The site was originally named for her just because the mind of a dog, the way they love and are willing to be there for you day in, day out, really inspired us. So, Pretty, say hi. All right. So, yeah, I know. I get you going down there, sweetheart. Okay, so what we're actually talking about today is the act of being grateful. So grateful is actually an amazing thing, has some amazing benefits. What it can really do is actually not only just make you feel better, but it can really increase your overall well-being. So,
gratitude is a form of being grateful, actually. It's the appreciation of what you find valuable and meaningful in your life. It's a general state of thankfulness and or appreciation for what you've got, not looking at what you don't have. Do you focus on good things you're thankful for, or just the things that seem to go wrong in your life?
All right, so here's something great. I was thinking about this, and even when things aren't going great in our lives, I mean, right now, Gene and I are doing okay together, but we still have struggles because we're a family. We've got each other, and we've got the kids, and we've got 5 dogs who absolutely drive you bonkers sometimes. So sometimes, as in 90% of the day. But there are still always things to be grateful for. So right now, I can tell you, we've got a home. It's not always much, and it's not a mansion by any stretch. But we do have a home. We have clothes on our back. We have food to eat.
And we have each other.
And we have family. We've got our health. And there's just so much going along there that no matter what it is, that we can find meaning for each other just in that, regardless of our state. And the gratefulness just helps us to stay focused on the good things that we are truly thankful for in life.
Think about this. Do you have a safe place to live? Clean clothes on your back? A family or spouse or friend to spend time with? Think about those people that don't have those things.
Right. So, being grateful definitely has some impressive benefits, right, Jeannie?
Absolutely.
You can meet new friends. You can actually, one of the things that they've shown is that when someone holds the door for you, if somebody helps you in a small way, just by saying thank you, you're actually opening a door. And this works at work and the supermarket, wherever you are. And just that sense of being grateful can actually have a huge impact on your ability to network and meet people. That simple act is almost like a polite hello, tell me a little bit about yourself. And you really do find sometimes that you have these small conversations that sometimes may go nowhere, but they're never going to leave you feeling bad.
And for all you know, you made that person's day just by picking up a conversation with them. And focusing on gratitude, you can even repair negative thought patterns.
So, when you are positive and thankful, you definitely spend more time focusing on bettering your health. And the reality is, people who feel better about themselves, people who are grateful for the little things they've got, are more likely to take care of them. And it works the same way for your car as it does for your body. If you're working towards getting your car paid down and you feel good about the car that you've got, you're going to take care of it. Make sure that oil gets changed, make sure the little things get done. The same goes for our health. People that aren't as grateful, they just are completely down, and they have stuff to be grateful for, they just choose not to focus on it. They're probably more prone to eating junk and not taking care of their bodies, not getting in any exercise during the day. I'm by no means a physical fitness expert or even practitioner, frankly, a lot of times, but I do work hard to try to get good vegetables and things into my body because I'm grateful that I have the body I've got. I mean, I'd be up there with the Fabio level of perfection, but I'm happy with the fact that my body's in relatively good health and has gotten me this far through 40 some years, and it definitely leaves me feeling good, right?
And by being grateful, you can boost your self-esteem and even sleep better. Who can't afford to sleep better?
So, and The other thing is, when you are grateful, you tend to focus on being kind more than argumentative. When somebody comes to you and they're just combative, they're difficult to deal with. If it's a colleague, a coworker, if it's the neighbor down the street who's just always griping, and every neighborhood has one, so don't pretend. Hopefully you're not that one. If you are, it's never too late. But when you're dealing with that person, if you have a spirit of gratefulness, you're just appreciative of the things that you have and not focused on the things that you don't have. The simple truth of it is you're less likely to go around arguing and being combative back with them. You can accept them for who they are, just accept the gratefulness of that and let it go, so you can still be kind to that person. That's one of the hardest things to do sometimes, is be kind to people that don't act like you should be kind to them. It can be a very tough thing, but being grateful about what you have opens you up to see the good in so many other people.
And those are usually the people that need it the most.
That's definitely true. So one thing just to know is being grateful takes some effort. It's not something you're just going to wake up tomorrow and go, oh, I'm thankful for everything, it's just a beautiful day. Maybe you will. I wouldn't put much stock into it. So what I do recommend, though, is learning to keep just a quick journal. And I say learning because it's kind of a practiced habit. There's apps out there. I think Jeannie uses one called Gratitude. I use one called Positivity. But I also use an actual notebook. And when you have that actual notebook, you can just, at night before you go to bed, take out the notebook, think through the day, and find 3 to 5 positive things that have happened that you can be grateful for. It might have been the simplest gesture. One of the things that one of the supermarkets we go to has the carts for shopping that you actually have to put a quarter in to disconnect it, and that way they keep the carts from rolling all over, I guess. But when we're done, a lot of the times we will just give the cart to somebody walking up. It's a quarter. When you put the cart back in, it'll pop you out your quarter, so you get it back. But we'll typically just try to give it to somebody because it brightens their day, and it's something you can be thankful for. Sometimes that actually comes back around, and somebody gives a cart to us, and it's a quarter. It doesn't mean anything as far as true monetary value, but just that gesture is just something you can celebrate. So take a journal, take a few minutes, jot down anywhere between 3, 5. If you can come up with 10, just jot some things down before you go to bed, and you'll realize for every one issue during the day that's been problematic for you, you can find an almost infinite amount of things to be grateful for, whether they are for the people in your lives, for the events of the day, for the overall outlook, or just for the fact that tomorrow starts a new day, and for any mistakes or anything that happened to you today or the things that went wrong, you can actually turn it around and you have a fresh, bright chance tomorrow to do even better with life. If you're not making the amount of money you want to make now, education, training, YouTube, take a look around. There's plenty of stuff out there that you can learn to do something better, something that can help you in the scope of the job you already work. If you had a bad day with the kids, Jeannie, you never have bad days with the kids, do you?
No, never.
Yeah, so if you had a bad day with the kids, learn something to figure out a different pattern.
That especially when your kids do something small for you, even if it's a responsibility of theirs, make sure you say thanks. You really appreciate them doing it, because it gives them a sense of importance and acknowledgement.
Yeah, and just a side tidbit, a lot of times when I ask the kids to do something that I know they're not going to really want to do, I throw a thank you at the end. So, hey, I appreciate you doing the dishes for us. Well, I want to do the dishes. Thank you. And they'll end up doing it. And there's definitely just having that sense of gratitude that even though it's something they need to share the responsibility of, Jeannie's absolutely right, just showing their gratitude to them really helps them. It always feels good when somebody tells you thank you. And finally, one thing you can do, if you haven't done this already, Dollar Tree has them, buy a pack of thank you cards. Thank you cards can be amazing little things. You can just jot a little note down. People tend to save those when they get thank yous. I have a couple in my office that hang up on my wall, just people that I've helped, and it's all been in the scope of my job. I do work in technology. I've helped fix stuff. Sometimes it even works. And a couple people along the way have just written little thank you cards. I keep them posted. It's just a reminder of why I do what I do. It's obviously I have to make a check to pay the bills and everything, but I love helping people and just that spirit of it. So don't feel like it's ever impolite to not say or to say thank you. My apologies, my screen went kind of fluffy there. Always try to be grateful for what you have, and when you get something unexpected, definitely show some appreciation for it. So that's all I have, Jeannie.
That's pretty much it.
So we appreciate you watching us here on Life of Pretty. Hopefully you'll subscribe. The videos as we go will continue to get better. This is the second full-length video that we've done. So we're still working on a few of the dynamics, and definitely appreciate your patience with that. But please keep watching. We really want you to benefit from the message that we're doing. Check out lifeofpretty.com. Even more information on all this is on there. It's just really a site that's full of helping you with some self-love, how to take care of yourself, and then how to reach out and take care of your community as well. So we appreciate you stopping in.
I was going to say that there's also the website for Cards for Vets. If you're interested in helping out, please feel free to drop us an email.
Yeah, it's actually inside Life of Pretty. You'll see Cards for Vets listed there. Just click on that, and definitely it'll be right there. Click on, take a look, and if you're willing to help us out with that, it's not a financial contribution. It is literally just helping to generate cards, and if you have ideas of things that can do this, we do benefit the Coatesville Veterans Medical Center, so definitely willing to open that up and extend it if we have the help and support to do that. Extend this to some other facilities, or even some better ideas to help out at Coatesville. I definitely welcome your input on that. So take a look, drop a comment, and we will definitely keep on top of that and get back to you. Thank you, and I hope you have a beautiful day.